Hello, I'm Mark. Welcome to Slot Journal. Today we're going to do a test, take a look at a car that I'm kind of surprised nobody's looked at just yet. It just came out recently, it's just available, and that's this one, Scalextric Golf Mirage in the Golf livery. Really nice looking car, and it's a lot of people have been complaining about Scalextric and their choices of cars to produce, and I get that. This is nice because it's actually a real race car. So today we're going to take a look at it and see how it does in the track, open it up, and see what we got. So of course this car comes in a really nice Scalextric box with the blue and orange Golf livery. Of course, like always, you'll see it got a couple extra guides. You'll see tape there on the bottom. Actually, when I took this car apart, the grill came out. It'll just pop right back in, but I didn't notice it had come out until after the body was back on, so I'll just slip that on when I get a chance. But let's take a look at this. The 1975 Le Mans 24-hour race saw a victory for the Golf oil-liveried Mirage GR8 of Jacky, Ickx, and Derek Bell, who won by a single lap. Bell and Ickx piloted their Mirage GR8 a total of 336 laps, beating the Ligier JS2 by just one lap. This despite a cracked exhaust and vibration due to broken motor mounts. The GR8 was a pretty good aerodynamic shape, with a low drag coefficient and good downforce from the rear wing. It was a good car for Le Mans, easy to drive with no vices. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing we've got here in the box. So this is the Golf Mirage GR8. As you can see, it's a really nice looking car. A couple details again. If you look at the driver's helmet, considering this is a Jacky Ickx or Derek Bell, but I know particularly Jacky Ickx, I think he had a black helmet. There's no detail here. The least they could have done is, maybe given the visor different color, really should have like a white outline around the edge of that visor, or maybe some other detail it's missing. That's a little disappointing, but we can maybe attend to that later. So let's take a look at this thing. Let's see what we have here. So we got a couple body mount screws to attend to here. And here's the first thing you're going to notice. It's not a typical chassis setup here. Those in too. Yeah, they're connected in the front as well. So goes over there. Now we can get this out, but as you can see, a little different setup here. This is not your typical chassis. It's half the body. I also had this popped out of the holder there. May glue that back in. Looks like it's not fitted too tight. So you may want to hit those with a little bit of glue. I imagine the body holds those in a little better once it's in place. You can see there's a bar magnet back here. Let's look at that. Seems like there's a little bit of I don't know if you can hear that. That gear mesh might need to be adjusted a little bit. I don't know. I actually ran this on a track for a little bit, and It's ran pretty smooth and quiet, but I sensed like a little bit of chatter, and it might be due to that, so we're going to have to address that. You know, coming from the factory, it is lubricated a little bit, so that's at least good. Not much play here in the front, which is nice to see. But overall, those tires too, those are some pretty good sized meats here in the back. There's your door if you want to go put a chip in it. Like everything else, these are DPR ready, but yeah, it's seems like that's a little bit loose. It could be a little bit better. So we're gonna have to work on that a little bit. But otherwise, I mean, this seems pretty good. Yeah, I just don't. Every time it seems to snap into place. You're going to get a little vibration there. It's not as, although maybe that could be made smoother with just running it some more, I suspect. Because the tires look pretty good. But yeah, just maybe running that would take care of it. I don't know. But in any case, let's put the body back on here and then we'll see what we've got. But just so you're aware that, you know, working with body float, anything else like that, you know, it's probably a thankless exercise with this this setup, because again, it's not a typical chassis setup like you'd have with a car with just a flat chassis like we're accustomed to. Actually, that seems a little bit better now. Yeah, those front wheels spin pretty well. But yeah, even it just seems better now than it did before. So let's get this on the track. Let's see how it does. So my experience with this car is pretty similar to most of the other Scalextric cars I've had. Take it out of the box, put it on the track. Generally, they run pretty smooth without too much trouble. As I took this one apart, just inspected it, as you saw in the video, you know, it had nice lubrication, and the little bit of vibration or the looseness in the gearing seemed to improve quite a bit the more this car got run, so I was pretty happy about that. Lighting and tail lights work great, and overall response was pretty good. You know, give it a little bit of gas. That straight in the back, the picture here is a little bit deceiving because the way the camera lens distorts it, but that's about a 9-foot straight across the back. And you can gun it a little bit and get some pretty good zip on this car. But overall, the grip was pretty good. Grip from the tires was pretty decent. You could get it, you know, a little bit of drift in the corners, although I don't really like that from my, you know, endurance racing, my modern racing cars, because they just don't do that in real life. Overall, though, I was pretty happy with this car. A little further tuning, I think we can get some pretty good times out of it. The toughest thing here is this controller I have. Like I said, I'm still using this Arton controller, and it's just awful. There's no brake circuit on this track at all yet. I'm installing one with a new one, but so it really makes it hard when you get into a corner. That corner up on the upper left-hand side is our R3 is coming off that straight, and it's still possible if you give it too much gas, you can come off there. But I think with some improved controllers, we'll have a better time of it. So that pretty much concludes our review of the Scalextric Mirage GR8, the 75 Le Mans Winter Special Edition. This is model C4443 for those who make note of the Scalextric model numbers. Again, great car. It's now available from, I know, U.S. dealers. Just got mine from LEB about a week ago. So if you're interested in Le Mans racers and endurance type racers, this is a very nice version of the car. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. You can also check out our content on Facebook at slot.journal and also on Instagram. But if you get a chance, also you might want to check out our merch store where there's a link on the Facebook page. There's some fun stuff there. So again, thanks for watching and enjoy your time at the track.